All right, hello everybody. We're going to be doing the June premiere invitational live draws for the 18s, 16s, and 14s. We're going to wait a couple minutes, probably about 2-3 more minutes to let people jump on. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Again, this is going to be the live draw for 18, 16, and 14 and under June premiere invitational. That's coming up here in a couple weeks. We're going to start off with the 18s. We got 22 teams in the 18 under division, 22 teams in the 18 under division. We'll go ahead and get started with that. Just to note, pool games are up on Tourney Machine, as well as the skeleton of the bracket is also up on Tourney Machine. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go and input everything onto Tourney Machine. So everything will be done by today, so you can let your teams know. All right, 22 teams for the 18 under division. Drawing first, again for the 18 division, June Premier Invitational. We have Athletics Gendro. Athletics Gendro. Ball number 9. Ball number 9 for Athletics Gendro. That is top of game 5. Top of game 5 for Athletics Gendro. Next up, Athletics Mercado Smith. Athletics Mercado Smith. This is ball number 16. Ball number 16 for Athletics Mercado Smith. That is bottom of game 8. Bottom of game 8 for Athletics Mercado Smith. Next up, Arizona Storm Mathis. Arizona Storm Mathis. This is ball number 4. Ball number 4 for Arizona Storm Mathis. That is bottom of game 2. Bottom of game 2 for Arizona Storm Mathis. Next up, BSC Bengals Briggs. BSC Bengals Briggs. This is ball number 21. Ball number 21 for BSC Bengals Briggs. This is top of game 13. Top of game 13 for BSC Bengals Briggs. Next up, Breakers Labs Bobby. Breakers Labs, Bobby. This is ball number 1. Ball number 1 for Breakers Labs, Bobby. It's top of game 1. Top of game 1 for Breakers Labs, Bobby. Next up, Cal Cruisers, Sievers. Cal Cruisers, Sievers. This is ball number 2. Ball number 2 for Cal Cruisers, Sievers. That is bottom of game 1. Bottom of game 1 for Cal Cruisers, Sievers. Next up, Cal Nuggets, Woods. Cal Nuggets, Woods. It's ball number 13. Ball number 13 for Cal Nuggets, Woods. That is top of game 7. Top of game 7 for Cal Nuggets, Woods. Next up, Cal Storm. Cal Storm. This is ball number 10. Ball number 10 for Cal Storm. That is bottom of game 5. Bottom of game 5 for Cal Storm. Next up, Explosion Premier. Explosion Premier. That's ball number 5. Ball number 5 for Explosion Premier. That is top of game 3. Top of game 3 for Explosion Premier. Next up, Firecrackers, RTY TJ. Firecrackers, RTY TJ. This is ball number 12. Ball number 12 for Firecrackers, RTY TJ. That is bottom of game 6. Bottom of game 6 for Firecrackers, RTY TJ. Next up, Great Bets, Katmeyer. Great Bets, Katmeyer. That is ball number 18. Ball number 18 for Great Bets, Katmeyer. That is bottom of game 10. Bottom of game 10 for Great Bets, Katmeyer. Next up, I5 Snyder. I5 Snyder. This is ball number 14. Ball number 14 for I5 Snyder. That is bottom of game 7. Bottom of game 7 for I5 Snyder. Next up, Irvine Sting. Irvine Sting. This is ball number 17. Ball number 17 for Irvine Sting. That is top of game 9. Top of game 9 for Irvine Sting. Next up, Little Rebels, Gordy. Little Rebels, Gordy. Ball number 19. Ball number 19 for Little Rebels, Gordy. That is bottom of game 11. Bottom of game 11 for Little Rebels, Gordy. Next up, Ohana Tigers, Corals. Ohana Tigers, Corals. This is ball number 15. Ball number 15 for Ohana Tigers, Corals. That is top of game 8. Top of game 8 for Ohana Tigers, Corals. Next up, SoCal Athletics, Richardson. SoCal Athletics, Richardson. This is ball number 20. Ball number 20 for SoCal Athletics, Richardson. That is bottom of game 12. Bottom of game 12 for SoCal Athletics, Richardson. Next up, SoCal Choppers, Fawcett. SoCal Choppers, Fawcett. This is ball number 22. Ball number 22 for SoCal Choppers, Fawcett. That is bottom of game 14. Bottom of game 14 for SoCal Choppers, Fawcett. Next up, Sorcerer Gabales Rodriguez. Sorcerer Gabales Rodriguez. This is ball number 7. Ball number 7 for Sorcerer Gabales Rodriguez is top of game 4. Top of game 4 for Sorcerer Gabales Rodriguez. Next up, Suncats Jimenez. Suncats Jimenez. Ball number 3. Ball number 3 for Suncats Jimenez. It is top of game 2. Top of game 2 for Suncats Jimenez. Next up, USA Athletics Rogers Gold. USA Athletics Rogers Gold. Ball number 11. Ball number 11 for USA Athletics Rogers Gold. That's top of game 6. Top of game 6 for USA Athletics. Final 2 teams for the 18-man division. We have Watson Wolfpack. Watson Wolfpack. That's ball number 6. Ball number 6 for Watson Wolfpack. That is bottom of game 3. Bottom of game 3 for Watson Wolfpack. Last but not least, Wildcats Wild. Wildcats Wild, and that is ball number 8. Ball number 8 for Wildcats Wild. All right, that's it for the 18 and under division. Moving on to the 16s, just a quick note, if you just jumped on, we just finished the 18 and under division. Everything will be uploaded within 20 minutes after I finish the video. And then 16 under is right now, 14 under is after that. One quick note that I hadn't mentioned yet is Game Changer. I sent a few emails out for Game Changer for this tournament, June Premier. We have partnered with Game Changer, and we're going to be using Game Changer throughout the weekend. So if you have already, great. If you have not, go ahead and accept the link. I've already sent invites to all of the teams that are participating in the, for the weekend. Go ahead and check your email for the invitation for Game Changer. All right, moving on to 16s. Moving on to 16s, we have 23 teams in the 16 division for the June Premier Invitational. All right, drawing first, we have Athletics Mercado Hovermail. Athletics Mercado Hovermail. This is ball number 18. Ball number 18 for Athletics Mercado Hovermail. That is top of game 10. Top of game 10 for Athletics Mercado Hovermail. Next up, Athletics Mercado Tid. Athletics Mercado Tid. It's ball number 20. Ball number 20 for Athletics Mercado Tid. That is top of game 12. Top of game 12 for Athletics Mercado Tid. Next up, Arizona Storm National Apple. Arizona Storm National Apple. That's ball number 8. Ball number 8 for Arizona Storm National Apple. That is bottom of game 4. Bottom of game 4 for Arizona Storm. Next up, BSC Bengals Briggs R. BSC Bengals Briggs R. That is ball number 10. Ball number 10 for BSC Bengals Briggs. That is bottom of game 5. Bottom of game 5 for BSC Bengals Briggs. Next up, Beverly Bandits Komara. Beverly Bandits Komara. That is ball number 12. Ball number 12 for Beverly Bandits Komara. That is bottom of game 6. Bottom of game 6 for Beverly Bandits Komara. Next up, Breakers Labs. Breakers Labs. That is ball number 1. Ball number 1 for Breakers Labs. That is top of game 1. Top of game 1 for Breakers Labs. Next up, Cal Nuggets Woods. Cal Nuggets Woods. This is ball number 16. Ball number 16 for Cal Nuggets Woods. That is bottom of game 8. Bottom of game 8 for Cal Nuggets Woods. Next up, Dirt Dogs Vasquez. Dirt Dogs Vasquez. This is ball number 2. Ball number 2 for Dirt Dogs Vasquez. That is bottom of game 1. Bottom of game 1 for Dirt Dogs Vasquez. Next up, Explosion Indian. Explosion Indian. It was ball number 19. Ball number 19 for Explosion Indian. That is bottom of game 11. Bottom of game 11 for Explosion Indian. Next up, Explosion Kim Adame. Explosion Kim Adame. That's ball number 23. Ball number 23 for Explosion Kim Adame. That is bottom of game 15. Bottom of game 15 for Explosion Kim Adame. Next up, Explosion Worley. Explosion Worley. This is ball number 9. Ball number 9 for Explosion Worley. That is top of game 5. Top of game 5 for Explosion Worley. Next up, we have Extreme Rios. Extreme Rios. This is ball number 13. Ball number 13 for Extreme Rios. That is top of game 7. Top of game 7 for Extreme Rios. Next up, Firecrackers TJ. Firecrackers TJ. That is ball number 11. Ball number 11 for Firecrackers TJ. That is top of game 6. Top of game 6 for Firecrackers TJ. Next up, Firecrackers Bashir Koenig. Firecrackers Bashir Koenig. Ball number 6. Ball number 6 for Firecrackers Bashir Koenig. That is bottom of game 3. Bottom of game 3 for Firecrackers Bashir Koenig. Next up, Firecrackers Pantages Martinez. Firecrackers Pantages Martinez. It's ball number 3. Ball number 3 for Firecrackers Pantages Martinez. That is top of game 2. Top of game 2 for Firecrackers Pantages Martinez. Next up, I5 Snyder. I5 Snyder. This is ball number 5. Ball number 5 for I5 Snyder. It is top of game 3. Top of game 3 for I5 Snyder. Next up, Lady Magic Walling. Lady Magic Walling. Is ball number 21. Ball number 21 for Lady Magic Walling. That is bottom of game 13. Bottom of game 13 for Lady Magic Walling. Next up, SoCal Choppers. SoCal Choppers. Is ball number 4. Ball number 4 for SoCal Choppers. That is bottom of game 2. Bottom of game 2 for SoCal Choppers. Next up, USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. Ball number 22. Ball number 22 for USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. That is top of game 14. Top of game 14 for USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. Next up, Warrior Academy. Warrior Academy. That is ball number 7. Ball number 7 for Warrior Academy. It is top of game 4. Top of game 4 for Warrior Academy. Down to our final 3 teams for the 1600 division, starting with Washington Ladyhawks Sealy. Washington Ladyhawks Sealy. It is ball number 14. Ball number 14 for Washington Ladyhawks Sealy. That is bottom of game 7. Bottom of game 7 for Washington Ladyhawks Sealy. Next up, Wildcats Holcomb Knight. Wildcats Holcomb Knight. That's ball number 15. Ball number 15 for Wildcats Holcomb Knight. That is top of game 8. Top of game 8 for Wildcats Holcomb Knight. Last but never least, Wildcats LaFowl. Wildcats LaFowl. That is ball number 17. Ball number 17 for Wildcats LaFowl. That is top of game 9. Top of game 9 for Wildcats LaFowl. All right, that's it for the 1600 division. Moving on to the 14s. Again, everything, the brackets will be posted. Pool play is already up. The skeleton of the bracket is already up. If you're following along and you know what your ball number was picked, you can enter it in right now. If not, it'll be posted within the next 20 minutes after I finish this video. All right, moving on to the 14s. We have 20 teams in this division. 20 teams in this division. We'll go ahead and get started with the 14s. All right, drawing first for the 14-0 division. Arizona Storm Garcia. Arizona Storm Garcia. This is ball number 11. Ball number 11 for Arizona Storm Garcia. That is top of game 6. Top of game 6 for Arizona Storm Garcia. Next up, Athletics Mercado Hovermail. Athletics Mercado Hovermail. This is ball number 2. Ball number 2 for Athletics Mercado Hovermail. That is bottom of game 1. Bottom of game 1 for Athletics Mercado Hovermail. Next up, BSC Bengals Briggs. BSC Bengals Briggs. It is ball number 1. Ball number 1 for BSC Bengals Briggs. That is top of game 1. Top of game 1 for BSC Bengals Briggs. Next up, we have Breakers Labs. Breakers Labs. This is ball number 6. Ball number 6 for Breakers Labs. This is bottom of game 3. Bottom of game 3 for Breakers Labs. Next up, Cal Nuggets. Cal Nuggets. This is ball number 4. Ball number 4 for Cal Nuggets. That is bottom of game 2. Bottom of game 2 for Cal Nuggets. Next up, Dirt Dogs 2027. Dirt Dogs 2027. That is ball number 9. Ball number 9 for Dirt Dogs 2027. That is top of game 5. Top of game 5 for Dirt Dogs 2027. Next up, Explosion Indian. Explosion Indian. This is ball number 13. Ball number 13 for Explosion Indian. That is top of game 7. Top of game 7 for Explosion Indian. Next up, Explosion Saunders. Explosion Saunders. This is ball number 10. Ball number 10 for Explosion Saunders. That is bottom of game 5. Bottom of game 5 for Explosion Saunders. Next up, we have Extreme Woofter. Extreme Woofter. This is ball number 7. Ball number 7 for Extreme Woofter. That is top of game 4. Top of game 4 for Extreme Woofter. Next up, Firecrackers Pantages. Firecrackers Pantages. This is ball number 3. Ball number 3 for Firecrackers Pantages. That is top of game 2. Top of game 2 for Firecrackers Pantages. Next up, Firecrackers RTY TJ. Firecrackers RTY TJ. That is ball number 19. Ball number 19 for Firecrackers RTY TJ. Bottom of game 11. Bottom of game 11 for Firecrackers RTY TJ. Next up, we have I5 Snyder. I5 Snyder. Ball number 20. Ball number 20 for I5 Snyder. That is bottom of game 12. Bottom of game 12 for I5 Snyder. Next up, Ohana Tigers Quarrels. Ohana Tigers Quarrels. This is ball number 16. Ball number 16 for Ohana Tigers Quarrels. That is bottom of game 8. Bottom of game 8 for Ohana Tigers Quarrels. Next up, we have SoCal A's Beck. SoCal A's Beck. This is ball number 14. Ball number 14 for SoCal A's Beck. That is bottom of game 7. Bottom of game 7 for SoCal A's Beck. Next up, SoCal Choppers Fawcett 14U. SoCal Choppers Fawcett 14U. It's ball number 15. Ball number 15 for SoCal Choppers Fawcett 14U. That is top of game 8. Top of game 8 for SoCal Choppers Fawcett 14U. Next up, that is SoCal Choppers Fawcett 13U. SoCal Choppers Fawcett 13U. This is ball number 5. Ball number 5 for the Choppers 13U. That is top of game 3. Top of game 3 for Choppers 13U. Next up, USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. This is ball number 12. Ball number 12 for USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. That is bottom of game 6. Bottom of game 6 for USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. Next up, Warriors Academy. Warrior Academy. That is ball number 17. Ball number 17 for Warrior Academy. That is top of game 9. Top of game 9 for Warrior Academy. Next up, we have Wildcats Loukett. Wildcats Loukett. That is ball number 18. Ball number 18 for Wildcats Loukett. That is bottom of game 10. Bottom of game 10 for Wildcats Loukett. Last but never least, Wildcats Wild Brown Fedig. Wild Brown Fedig is ball number 8. Ball number 8 is bottom of game 4. Bottom of game 4 for Wildcats Wild Brown Fedig. All right, that's the end of the draw for the 18, 16s, and 14U June Premier Invitational. Again, everything will be posted within the next 20 to 30 minutes. So take a look at your pool games. Those have been posted for the last couple days. The bracket is up right now, just not inputted with the teams. If you have any questions surrounding anything, make sure to contact us. Contact@pgf-mail.com, and good luck.